Hello everyone. I hope you all are good. My name is Priyadarshini Mishram. Today in EVS we will start new chapter number 3, Water of Water. In this chapter we will discuss about following. First, the importance of water in our daily lives. Second, the different sources of water. Third, how to save water. And fourth, we will do some activities to find that how much amount of water is needed for different activities. And last, we will solve some puzzles and do some fun activities. Okay, let's start reading. Children, this chapter start with poem and the title of this poem is Water. So let's start reading. Don't waste water. Water is precious. Water is life. Water is precious. Yes, children. Here the poet is saying that don't waste water. Water is precious. Precious means costly. Why? Because water is essential for life on earth and we cannot live without it. Okay? And about 71% of Earth's surface is covered with water, but only 3% of water is drinkable. I will show you the image. Yes, children, this is the image of Earth. In this, you can see that 91% of water is salty. It is in the form of ocean. So, we can't drink this salty water. And 3% of water is drinkable. It is in the form of river, lakes, groundwater, then in the form of spring, then polar ice. So only 3% of water is drinkable. You can see here, this is the image of Earth. Do you know, children? Our Earth is called blue planet. Why? Because it appears blue when we look it from space. So that is why our Earth is also called blue planet. This is extra information to you. Besides this, we need water in daily life for following things like brushing teeth, then for washing face, for bathing. Then we need water for washing clothes and utensils, for cooking, for washing vegetables and fruit, watering the plants. We need water for watering the plants. We need it for industries and in also construction sites. Okay, so that's why the poet is saying that water is life and water is precious. We need water for different activities and only 3% water is drinkable. Now next line, we will read next line. Tip, 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 oh, the water falls, overflowing the rivers, lakes and ponds. Yes, children, here the poet is saying that sometimes we do negligence and due to our negligence we waste water. So let's see the images. In this image you can see here that in different activities we waste water. For example, like the dripping of tap, here the tap is leaking, we are leaking toilets. Sometimes we overwatering the plants and lawns. Okay, so we should do not do this. Even in the second image, you can see that the tap is running, okay, while brushing teeth. So we should not do this. This is wrong activity. And in third, here I cross this shower. Why beta? Because during when we are taking bathing, when we are bathing, we should use bucket. During shower, we don't understand that how much water we use. Okay, so this is wrong. So for to stop this wastage of water, we should fix the leaking taps, pipes, and second, we should close the tap during brushing and when we need open it, and third we use the bucket of water instead of shower. So through different activities we can save water. Next line, let us read. Yes. Overflowing the rivers, lakes and ponds, waves of ocean gallop like horse. Yes, children, here the rivers, lakes, ponds, ocean, these are all the natural sources of water. Okay. Now, what happen when they are overflowing? Overflowing means they breaks the border and comes on the land. So at that time when they are flooded, so what happen? They behave like gallop like horse. Gallop like horse means when the horse runs very fast. At that time what happen? They are all 4 feet off the ground at the same time. I will show you the image. You can see here the image that this river is overflowing. Okay, this river breaks all the borders. This lake is also overflowing. It breaks the border, and pond is also overflowing. So at that time, this water behaves like gallop like horse. They runs very fast. Okay, you can see here the image of ocean. See the wave? It's behave like a horse, gallop like horse, okay, which runs very fast, and it at that time breaks all the edges of river, water, lake, and ocean and enters on land. So that's why poet is saying that don't waste water. Water is precious. Now next line. Taking form of icebergs on hilltops, boil it, heat it, turns into vapor. Keep singing the song of vapor springs. Water is life and water is precious. Yes, children, here the poet is saying about the different forms of water. There are, in previous class, we have learned that there are 3 forms of water. First is solid, for example, like ice, then snow. These are the solid form. Second, in liquid form यानी water. Okay, you can find water in rivers, lake, and third is gaseous form or vapor form. You can find this gaseous form when in hot spring. Okay, so let us see and let us understand these lines. Here you can see there are the 3 forms of water. First is solid, that means iceberg. This is the iceberg. Second is liquid, that means river. Okay, and third is hot spring, which is in the vapor form. Okay, so these are the different forms of water. Children, here you can see the image of water cycle. There are the 3 stages of water cycle. First is evaporation. In evaporation, what happens? Due to sun, due to heat of sun, what happens? This water evaporates into water. This water is evaporate into vapor, and this is called evaporation. Okay, so when this vapor goes up, it becomes cool down. This process is known as condensation. And in third stage, precipitation. That means when this cloud comes on earth in the form of rain, hail, or snow, that is called precipitation. So there are the 3 stages in water cycle. First is evaporation, in which the water converts into vapor. Second, condensation. Condensation means when the water vapor cools down and form clouds. And third, precipitation. When this cloud convert into the rain or snow, hail, then at that time it is called precipitation. Again this water collect and comes in the form of spring, river, pond, lake. Okay, so these are the stages of water cycle. Next line, giving life to crops, plants and trees, running in human body, nourishing animals and birds. Water is life, water is precious. Yes, children, this water gives life to crop, plants, trees, even animals and bird. And do you know, our human body is made up of from 71% of water. Let's understand from the images. You can see here the water is used for crops and watering the trees. Besides this water is also useful for animals and birds. You can see in this image, birds and animals also need water, and our human body is made up needs 70% of water. Okay, that's why the poet is saying that water is life and water is precious. Next line, during drought, there is stress. Life seems to be in pain. During floods, there is threat and fright. Yes, children. Now, here there are the two main terms. First is drought and second is flood. Okay, these are the two conditions which is very painful. What is drought? Drought means when there is no rain for long time, for months or years. Okay, there is no rain and it causes drought. And in during flood, what happen? In flood, there is too much rain, and due to flood, it causes damage to our property, animals, and many things. Let's see the image. You can see here the image of drought condition. Here, this is the drought condition. You can see here the river water is dried up, and due to which many plants were died and animals also died. Okay, and to bring water, to fetch water, we have to uh, walk many miles. Okay, so this condition is very stressful. Here you can see the image of flood. Children, flood causes damage to our property. Flood means when there is too much rain. It may be either due to any storm or heavy rain. It causes flood. Okay. The during flood, the water enters on land and causes damage to our property. It causes loss of life and it spread waterborne disease. You can see the water is dirty and also it leads to food shortage. In this image you can see here that the water enters on the land and all property or all houses are submerged into the water, in underwater or in water. Okay, so this is life threatening. So both conditions are comes under natural disasters. Okay, both conditions are very stressful and frightful. Now let's read the last two lines. Ah, well tap, a hand pump filled with water. Water is life, water is precious. Yes, children, here the well, tap, hand pump, all these things come under sources of water, but these are the artificial source of water. Artificial source of water means these sources of waters are man-made. Yes, children, you can see here the different sources of water. These are the artificial source of water like well, tap, hand pump, tube well, and this is dam. Okay, these are all artificial source of water. So we don't need only on depend on river or lake or pond. These are the man-made things. This wonderful poem is written by Raju Kak. Okay, this wonderful poem is written by Raju Kak, and paraphrase from Gujarati. Now let's start reading. We will solve some questions. First question is, do you know any poem or song on water? Recite in the class. Yes, children, this is the classroom activity you should do in your class. Second, what are the different kinds of effects of water mentioned in the poem? Yes, children, we see there are the two main conditions. First is drought condition and second is flood condition. In drought, there is a no water or no rain for a years, more than years, and that is very stressful. Even in flood, there is too much water and it causes damage to our property, our life. Okay, so both conditions are very stressful and painful. Next question, think and write. Think and write. Take the activities for which the water is needed. First, to play. Yes, children. To play, we don't need water. To sing, in this activity, we don't need water. To row boat, yes, children. To row boat, we need water. So you should take this option. To write, yes, children, we don't need water. To make tea, we need water. So you should take it. Okay. To knead dough, again you tick it because to need dough we need water. To run fan we don't need water. To paint pictures, yes children, we need water. During water painting or something we need water. And to grow plants, yes it is essential for plants too, so we need water. Okay. Next question, think and write. Here the question is, what can you do without water? So there are many things we can do without water, like singing, then dancing, then reading, watching TV. Okay. Next question, what you cannot do without water? So there are so many things that we can't do without water. For like watering the plants, washing vegetables or fruits, then washing utensils, okay, then cooking food. You should write your own options or own answer. Water more or less. Arrange the following on the basis of the amount of water that is needed for each of the activities. Begin with the activity that needs the most water. Yes, children, there are 6 options are given. First, to bathe, to drink, to clean the house, to water the fields, to knead the dough, and to cook the food. Here they are saying begin with the activity that needs the most water. Okay, let's solve this question. Yes, children. Here to water the fields, it's need lot of water. Second, to clean house. Okay, this is the first option. Second, to clean house. It needs at least 2 to 3 bucket of water. It depends on house. Okay. Then third, to bathe. This is the third option. For bathing, we need at least 1 bucket of water. Then fourth, to drink. To drink, we need at least 1 pot, earthen pot. Okay. Then fifth, you can write to knead the dough. Okay, at least half jug or half liter water or little bit more less. And the last 6 is to cook food. Okay, so these are the, so in this manner you should do this question. Now next question, in the poem you read about rivers, waterfall, lakes and spring. Okay, we get water from all these places. Yes children, rivers, waterfalls, lakes and spring, these are the natural sources of water and we get water from all these places. Now next, from where do you get water? Put a circle around those places that are either in your house or around it. The children, there are different options are given: lake, well, tube well, waterfall, hand pump, river, stream, tap, tank or tanka, sea, then hot water spring. There are so many sources are given, whether it is natural or artificial. So in our house, mostly we are living in the cities, so taps are available. Okay, and if you have any well or tube well, you should circle that. So I will circle this. And tanks are also available in our house. I will circle this. The river is also present near our area. Okay, so I will circle it. Please circle those places that are either in your house or around it. Okay, in this manner you should solve this. Now next question, think and write. Have you seen hot water spring coming out of the ground? Where? So children, I have not seen hot water coming out from the ground, but it's true that hot water springs sometimes come from the ground, and it is called a hot water spring. Okay, and where mostly in India it's found near Rishikesh. I will show the images. In this image, I have already shown you the hot spring water. Okay, here you can see the water comes under the under the earth from the underground, and it is very hot. Okay, so they are called hot water spring. In India, we found in Rishikesh, then Ladakh. Next question: does any river flow across your village or city? If yes, write its name. So, children, you write your own answer. And in our city, there is one river. It is Narmada. Okay. So, I will write here Narmada. Narmada. Okay. You should write the river name. Do you know the names of any rivers? Write their names. Here you can see the image of India. There are different rivers in our India. First is Ganga, which is the main river, then Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Narmada, Tapi, Godavari, Mahanandi, Krishna, Kaveri. These all are the important rivers. Okay, you can write in the box. Next question, think and tell. At home, where do you get drinking water from? Yes, children, you should write your own answer. But at my home, we get water from tap. Okay, we get water from tap through pipelines. You should write your own answer. Where do you go to fetch water? So we do not go to fetch water because that tap is available in our house. Okay, so you should write your own answer, that where do you go to fetch that water, and that how much time does it take to bring the water. If you go outside to fetch water, so you should write your time, that about 1 hour or 15 minutes, whatever the time is taken to bring that water, you should write or you should mention here. Next question, why do we need to store water? Yes, children, we need to store water because water might not be supplied throughout the day. It is supplied for 1 or 2 hours sometimes. Okay, so for this we fix tanks or tankas, and we also store water in bucket, in earthen pot, in different containers. Okay. Next question, who fetches and stores water in your house? So mostly elders and parents store water in our house. Last question, do you and your neighbors bring water from the different places? Why? So you should write your own answer here. Fill the color. Fill the color. Color the picture of those containers which you use for storing water. So children, in our home we use this bucket to store water. Okay, so I will color this picture. Second, in earthen pot we also store water. So there are the different things like they given here. This is the bucket, then one surahi or vase, water can, tumbler, earthen pot, jug, or this also called kalsi. Okay, these are the different containers in which we store water. So in your home, which containers are used to store water? You have to color only those pictures. Next, in your notebook, draw pictures of any other containers which are used for storing water in your house. Write their name as well. This is activity for you. Next question, take a look at the pictures if we fill them with water. First question is, which will contain the least water? You can see here the tumbler is given here. This is the tumbler which contains, yeah, there is a least water we can fill in this. Okay, and second, which will contain the most water? So you can write here the bucket, because bucket is biggest in the size and it contains most water. It fills most water. And the last question, third, in which container same amount of water can be filled? So you can write, or you can see in this image, that earthen pot and this water can both contains the equal amount of water. Now let's read this. This is small story. Chaku is confused. Ruchan and Chaku were feeling very thirsty. Their uncle gave both of them mango panna in steel tumblers. But Chaku wanted the drink only in a glass tumbler. Her uncle poured the panna into the glass tumbler. But Chaku was not happy. She complained, "Uncle, you have given me less panna." Yes, children, you can see here that there are two children. Okay, one name is Ruchan and the other is Chaku. During summer season, what happened? They feeling very thirsty. So their uncle gave them mango panna. Mango panna is the mango drink, and this is very yummy. This is very tasty. Okay. So uncle gave them a mango panna in steel tumblers. You can see here the image. These are the steel tumblers. Okay. But Chaku wanted the drink only in glass tumbler. So what happened? His uncle poured that panna into the glass tumbler. You can see here the second image. So uncle poured her panna in the glass tumbler. But now Chaku was not happy. Why? Because she complained her uncle that you have given me less panna. So the question is, discuss and tell, what do you feel? Did Chaku's glass tumbler have less panna? So let us see. Yes, children, here you can see there are two tumblers. First is glass tumbler and this is the steel tumbler and this is the glass tumbler. Okay. Now carefully watch this video. Here I poured this water from glass tumbler to steel tumbler. Okay. Now again I pour this steel tumbler water into the glass tumbler. What do you feel? So, what do you feel, children? Did Chaku's glass tumbler have less panna? So no. The water amount is same in both. Okay. You should write here the no. The amount is same as earlier. Okay. Now next question. Given in the grid are some places where water is found. Find any 7 of them and put circle around each. Let's solve this question, children. One is given for you. First is waterfall. Let's see other. You can see here the spring. So you circle it. Then tap is also here, you can again circle it. Then ocean here, okay. Then you can see here the rain is here. Lake, then there is sea. So there are, let us, next question. In every row, put a circle around one that is different from the others. Also tell how it is different. Yes, children, first option is given river, mountain, pond, spring, and lake. Here the mountain is different, so you should circle it. And the reason is that others are the sources of water. That means river, pond, spring, lake. These are the sources of water. Next, fish, duck, monkey, crocodile, tortoise. So you should circle the monkey because monkey lives on land. Where the fish, duck, crocodile, tortoise, these are the water or aquatic animals. Next, car, boat, bus, train, bicycle. You should circle the boat because boat is used as water transport. Where the car, train, bicycle, bus, these are the land transport. In last, bathing, washing clothes, swimming, combing hair, kneading the dough. So you should circle the combing hair because in combing hair we don't need any water. Where in bathing, washing clothes, swimming, kneading dough, we need water. Now let's read the next question. Fun with colors. Children, this is fun activity. Let's read. Take a paper and fold it in the middle. Now unfold it and put some drops of different colors on it. Fold the paper again and press it. Unfold the paper. Look what you have made. Yes, children. For this activity, you need one white paper and different watercolors. Okay. First of all, you have to fold that paper in the middle. Then again unfold it and put some drops of different colors. Then again fold that paper and press it. When you unfold the paper, you will get image in such manner. Okay, I will show you. Here you can see this child or this girl is doing this painting. For this you need this white plain paper, and you have to fold it in the middle, then open it and put some drops of watercolor. Okay, then again you have to fold it in the middle and you have to press it. When you unfold that paper, you will get such type of beautiful image, colorful image. Okay, and this painting is known as squish painting. So this is the fun activity and you should do your own. You will enjoy this painting. So this is our last fun activity. I hope you enjoyed it and understand. So take care. Bye.